The commercial foreclosure crisis has started. Hey everybody, Scott Walters. Buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Commercial buildings now going in to foreclosure. My friends, this is big. This is big because this isn't just some little... I try not to laugh even though it's hard. This isn't just some little subprime mortgage lending issue. No. This is commercial mortgage-backed securities attached to massive skyscrapers now defaulting in spectacular fashion. This is yet another warning to heed to. This is the sign of financial instability in the real estate market. And as we all know, everything hinges on the real estate market. If we lose the real estate market, friends, we're going to lose everything. It's happened before. It will happen again. Booms and busts. We've always had them. And we just went through the biggest boom ever witnessed in human history. And here's the kicker. Artificial growth, market manipulation, zero organic growth, a casino climate like never seen before. Very scary stuff, really, when you think about it, right? But I think first step getting past the problem is admit there's a problem. If we can admit there's a problem, maybe we have a chance to practice what's going to get us through that problem. Acceptance. As soon as we can accept that situation, buckle up and strap in. We'll be able to operate within it more efficiently. If you're new, please subscribe right away. There's never been a more important time in history to get centered and surrounded with like-minded people. Iron will sharpen iron. We're going to sharpen some iron today, friends. We're going to take a look at case proof positive. What we're seeing now in America's biggest city, Los Angeles, or the second biggest city, is big skyscrapers are now not making their payments. And the banks are even afraid to foreclose on them because they understand once that happens, it's the nail in the coffin for them. The financial system is about to get rocked. A shockwave about to get sent through because what happened? They drank the economic Kool-Aid too. And let me just be clear on a couple points. This isn't just some strip mall that we've reported on, even though that's pretty serious. This is skyscrapers now, friends. And we have skyscrapers in all our 100 metros around America that are going to follow suit, and this is attached to commercial mortgage-backed securities. The financial system is about to get a big surprise. This could make the little subprime mortgage industry look like a warm-up for sure. So to drive our point home, let's go ahead and roll this article. Then we'll meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. One of the biggest landlords in Los Angeles just defaulted on $755 million in loans for two skyscrapers as remote work keeps offices vacant. It could be remote work or it could be real estate is just in massive trouble. Let's keep reading. Brookfield Corporation, parent of the largest landlord in downtown Los Angeles, is defaulting on loans tied to two buildings rather than refinancing the debt as demand for space weakens in the center of the second largest U.S. city. The article goes on, we believe decision to default on these two assets increases the risk for the remaining loans in their portfolio. Well, I've got news for you. It does. The values of comparable office buildings have broadly dropped, according to the Barclays analyst. Office vacancies have increased across the country since the pandemic made working remotely more routine. Oh yes, it has. Buckle up and strap in. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go. That's what's happening now. Commercial buildings in the form of not just a mall, skyscrapers. Oh, man. And you know what I've always said? You see, for real estate in most states is held separately, meaning if they let these ones go into foreclosure, the banks can't, unless, depending on how it was structured, come after their other assets to recoup. So they're about to walk away from skyscrapers. And we're not, and this is the kicker for me personally. These commercial spaces, especially retail, even though these skyscrapers aren't retail spaces, they're just office space, was already in trouble prior to the pandemic. with the birth of e-commerce, like Amazon took a bite out of all this. Then this article is saying remote working. Well, remote working are just locking people at home and then surviving on remote work. But most people are getting pulled back to the office. So maybe as a owner of one of those buildings or a mortgage holder, I'm like, bank, I'm really sorry. It's due to the crisis. It's due to the crisis. These companies now, they're just doing this whole remote working thing. Listen, friends, we already know what's going on. It's the white-collar wage earner tech industry. All these offices, even without remote workers, are going belly up. These downtown cities are about to turn into ghost towns. We've already seen San Francisco. All these big cities are nothing more than a war zone. It's resembling more of the apocalypse than anything else. It's not even safe down there anymore. And with miles and miles of empty space, sucking air attached to the financial system, this could send a shockwave pretty quick. So we're just seeing more heat mapping and temperature checking of an economy and a market that couldn't sustain itself because it was artificially constructed. And that's why I believe drinking the economic Kool-Aid, thinking this time was different, is so very dangerous. And I know you're seeing a lot of people out there cheerleading these markets. And I'm fine. Listen, friends, I'm looking at property right now too. I just look at one simple metric. Cost to own with a standard amount down at today's interest rate. Would it put my payment under its rent range? If it does, let me look at that property. And I'll test the waters with an offer. And if they don't like my offer, great. No hard feelings. It's business. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make smart decisions. I'll walk off and make another offer on the next one. And guess what? I'm not in any hurry. Why? Because I'm at the front end of this. We're just getting started. There's no urgency here. There never was. The only urgency was for people to walk off a cliff with FOMO and herd mentality as a trained salesman. Let me just tell you, once people make up their mind to buy, they're buying. It's very rare you can change their mind. And like I've always said, you want an agent that's not in worse shape than their clients, that's willing to put your needs before their own. Good luck with that. Many agents just aren't geared that way. They're trained on scripts these days. See, back in the day, script learning was designed for telemarketers. We've got a script for you to read, and when you get an objection, that's not, and then you see these brokerages now, script training their agents, date the rate, marry the house. What? People-driven business. If you can't connect with people on a personal level, healthy people have healthy relationships, you'll never be a success in real estate or sales, period, in my opinion. And if you do, you won't enjoy that success because you're willing to throw people under a bus to make a sale happen, not putting their needs before you're going. It's much more satisfying as a salesman. Most people don't want to be, I don't want to be sales. I couldn't be sales. It's very satisfying being in sales, the highest paid profession in the world, if you can operate with that mindset. And final thoughts. I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history is having its blowback. It's taking commercial along for the ride. We looked at an article today that's pretty much case in point for that one. It's having blowback. We're going to see more of this moving forward. I'm going to continue to heat map, temperature check it, read between the lines, look between the cracks, expose it when necessary, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I'm going to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video on your screen. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.